जहाँ जहाँ भीड़ देखी किसी स्टूडियो के बाहर, ऑब्वियसली तुम्हें पता है कि हाँ ऑडिशन हो रहा है, तो लाइन में लग जाओ। मेरी बहन को जल्दी अंदर ले लेते थे क्योंकि लड़की है, मैं लाइन में खड़ा रहता था तो वो अंदर जाती थी, वो पता करती थी क्या क्या है यहाँ पे, लड़कों का है नहीं है, लड़कियों का है सिर्फ। I mean, when I got Brahmastra, started testing for it to waiting for about a year and a half to figure out. So the whole process started when I was 21, and I think the process ended when I was 26. What I was at 18, I feel like kids are now doing the same things at 14.
Yeah.
Probably, much younger, probably at 12. I don't know. My mom randomly be like, "अरे उसका तो divorce हो रहा है." ऐसा आपको कैसे पता? आप घर जाके आए होंगे। आप मिस मालनी बने बैठे हो बिना मतलब के।
हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द भट्ट शो। हमारी इंडस्ट्री में कहते हैं कि स्ट्रगल बहुत ज़्यादा है, आउटसाइडर्स के लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, और आजकल तो नेपोटिज्म भी चल रहा है। So it becomes very difficult for a new actor or an actress to work with the biggest production houses of the country. But here comes a young bright talent who defies all the odds and has been part of some of the biggest productions in the country. So let's have an unfiltered chat with none other than Gurfateh Pirzada. Hi Gurfateh.
Hey man, what's up?
बस all good. First of all, मैं यहीं से शुरू करता हूँ. मतलब genuinely when I was reading about you, I just felt that slowly and steadily you have created such a journey for yourself, which genuinely is so inspiring for someone who's not from films and for everyone. In fact, all actors. अब चलो film insider नहीं बोलेंगे, but all actors who are coming to Bombay and at such a young age. जो whatever you have achieved, and I think it is outstanding.
Young तो नहीं है, but
नहीं मतलब
comparatively yeah.
Yeah, but like I mean हम कहते थे ना पहले, जैसे हम इंडस्ट्री में कहते थे कि लॉन्च होना है by 28, 27, you know, late. So that way we are. I mean, you are at the right.
Yeah. I mean, I think I feel like also there's so much like ये सारे set rules और जो सारी चीज़ें हैं, obviously जब मैं बॉम्बे आया था, that was also in my head कि ये करना है, इधर जाना है, उधर जाना है, धर्मा करना है, यशराज करना है, लॉन्च होना है. But then I think with time that you realize that one, this journey or anything that you know related to acting or what I do is not in my hands. What's in my hands is that कि मैं acting अच्छी कर लूँ जब मुझे मौका मिले.
Correct.
Between action and cut. But apart from that, there's nothing. Like, will it click with the audience? Will people like me? Will people not like me? Will my name become big? Will I get launched? That's all. That's all trade. That's not in my hands. But yeah, I think along the line you realize that कि बूंद बूंद से सागर बनता है, और अभी तो मतलब एक ग्लास भरा है, तो बहुत भरना बाकी है.
नहीं, but bro, with the kind of names you have worked with, मतलब एक तो होता है कि एक एक्टर आया बॉम्बे में, उसने कर लिया, एक दो प्रोजेक्ट्स कर लिए, बट फिर ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स उन लोगों के साथ किए who are literally at the top, at the peak. Like if I have to just name like Kiara Advani, Alia Bhatt, Ranbir Kapoor, Amitabh Bachchan sir, everybody. And it's, how do you feel like if you just have to introspect, how do you feel कि मतलब कुछ तो special है?
Of course, I mean it's at that point when I got it and when those things happened, of course it was like, you know, this is the best thing that could happen to me. But then again, there's like I also in my own head I'm a very critical person, so I want to do a lot more than what I've done. But then I think those were the best opportunities in terms of for a new person like me to sort of also, when I did Brahmastra when I got Brahmastra, started testing for it to waiting for about a year and a half to figure out, am I doing the film, am I not doing the film, and then another 3 years in the shooting, and then waiting for it to release. So the whole process started when I was 21, and I think the process ended when I was 26. So it was a whole 5.5 year long wait from wanting it from, oh wow, this is a great opportunity, to it coming out and then realizing like how much has changed in those 5 years. So it was just at that point, of course, it was great because like I got to see the biggest of the biggest people, Mr. Bachchan, Ranveer, who I personally love, Alia, and everyone else in the cast as well, to sort of understand what this is about and how to be on set, how to act, how to stay in whatever zone that you should. Do we really need to take it so seriously or do we not? And you can just be. So to get those insights was great. And then of course I used them later on when I got to Guilty or Class for that matter, and now the other things. But yeah, I mean also that keeps changing. Brahmastra was huge in my head, in my life earlier, but now again, like there are better things that have happened, thankfully. Not in terms of scale, not in terms of like the money of it, that oh I've done a bigger film than what Brahmastra was, but which was never the case in my career. But in terms of acting, in terms of as an artist, as something that certain things that I can look back 10 साल बाद and be like कि अच्छा किया, कुछ तो कर लिया.
Yeah. But since you said you worked on these things which you kind of learned from them, if there is one thing, if you have to kneel down, कि यार ये चीज़ है which is like something you've seen throughout all these great actors, they are working, यार ये चीज़ I've seen in everybody. What is that one thing that makes them special?
यार ऐसी कोई चीज़ है ही नहीं यार. मुझे तो पता नहीं लगी अभी तक. I mean, of course, there's that aura and all that stuff, but that's also because we build actors up in our own heads, or any of the stars, because we're sportsmen also. But I mean, the actors that I look up to, it's only their acting, nothing else. I mean, Ranveer, I love only because of the choices and the kind of actor he is. Plenty other people. Mr. Bachchan, of course, like I mean, the one thing that I really respected in, like when we were shooting Brahmastra, was for a person who's been doing it for so long, like he still gave cues. Jo, I mean, a lot of our peers nowadays, they don't, because they're like, अच्छा हमारा हो गया तो चलो कोई ना कोई AD दे देगा, which is not cool. But I think it's just the little things. If there is something, it's probably the little things. It's being on time. It's being involved in the creative process and not being just कि अच्छा let me get my check and do whatever the fuck I have to do and then leave. But yeah, I think it's only the little things that sort of build up and kind of make you special years later, which I mean, I feel like if you're also doing things for effect, for someone on set to be like, oh ये कुछ कर रहा है and it's interesting, then I think you're also doing it for show, which if you can tell that there's something special about this, like this, so you know that ये life में भी acting ही कर रहा है आदमी, so then what's the point?
Wow, yeah.
And
just थोड़ा सा digging into Brahmastra a bit more, I genuinely feel that मतलब कई decades में एक picture ऐसी आती है which changes the landscape of Indian cinema, and I feel Brahmastra is that film.
100%.
And 100%. Just being able to, that feeling of just attaching your name to such a project, I mean, in itself, I think it's very special, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it was a benchmark film, 100%. I just hope that the sort of the chain doesn't break and it goes ahead.
Yeah.
Because it'll all add up if it does.
Right.
And if at all the people involved are able to make the next part or the 20 other parts that might come along. Because in Avengers is that.
Right.
I mean, I feel like unfortunately, like we aren't so far ahead. हमारी industry इतनी ज़्यादा मतलब बड़ी नहीं है कि हम like in an Avengers, if Brahmastra would make sense if all the characters have spin-offs,
right.
Like Mr. Khan's character has a spin-off. Everyone else is like someone, the ADs working on the film pick up their own character, start making movies and all that. That's when it becomes interesting. So I hope that happens.
But it's all because of the money.
It's money. It's also the scale. It's the industry right now. It's a shit show. but it's a lot of things. It's
What's
also-
happening? Why is it a shit show?
It's a shit show because films aren't. I think, isn't there so much content
Yeah.
which is like you can't keep track. And in fact, I was thinking about this the other day. And it's only not with films; it's also with sports. Like except maybe India winning the World Cup. When do we really feel emotion now that we used to? You know, for even a small series, like it used to be a thing to watch
Right,
cricket or any other sport. Now, unless it's the final or something, because like back in then there were few and far between and they were important.
Correct.
But now it's every week there's something happening. Every month there's a big series happening. World Cup तो ऐसे हो गया जैसे मतलब 6 महीने में हो रहा है. So I feel like the feeling attached to that is like, oh, you know, it's just now फिर आ जाएगा. So that leeway and like not leeway, that weightage that was attached to these things has just reduced. So I think that's the problem with all sorts of
Yeah,
content.
so like there's so much coming. Like even cricketers someday. I love cricket, but अब तो cricketers जो team में भी है कभी-कभी I just lose track of
Yeah,
them because
वो भी थके होंगे.
Exactly. इतने change हो रहे हैं, इतने नए लोग आ रहे हैं, तो नहीं absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And so if I just go on your journey a bit now, so I've kind of read about your time in Canada, and if you could also give that context to our audience, that how was that time? But my question is that your initial days in Canada versus your initial days in Mumbai. If I have to say the time you were trying to earn money or getting work, what was the difference in these two big places, and how did you feel there and here?
Yeah, firstly though, I don't want to make it a sob story because it's not.
Okay.
I mean, because once that thing came out, a lot of people were like, oh shit, like this happened. But it's fine. It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Like we all have different sets of problems that we all go through in our life. किसी की बड़ी होती है, किसी की छोटी होती है, but उसके लिए जिसकी छोटी है, वो मेरे दिमाग में शायद छोटी हो, but उनके दिमाग में बहुत बड़ी है. I mean, for me, Canada and all that stuff, it's not that I've had a bad life. I've had a great life for the most part. I went to the best of schools, thanks to my mother. But Canada was just a bit of a fall because like I went to this international school which was great, amazing, with all the riches of India and outside. And then I mean I was there by the virtue of my mom working there. But Canada was a bit of a shock, not a bit of a shock, a huge shock, because suddenly I was put in a situation where out from a very closed environment and a protected environment, I went to this like place which was completely new, and बहुत काम किया है यार. I worked I think I started from a grocery store. No, started from some mithai shop or something. Like a sweet store, like an Indian sweet store. I think then went to car garage. Then I was like, fuck, नहीं कर सकता मैं. कहा कि मैं इतना hard तो नहीं हूँ कि मैं car garage में काम कर लूँ 17 साल की उम्र में. So then I did that for a day and then I came back home sobbed and I was like, I can't do it.
But
I'm
तब
sorry.
acting नहीं करनी थी.
तब करनी थी, but I actually went there for college.
Okay.
My family had a bit of a downturn, financial issue, problems. I had a bit of rift with my dad. So it just came to like my mom and my sister were already there. So I was like, I'll just go there.
Okay.
And then we'll figure. Because that's always been life.
Yeah.
Like me, my mom, my sister, we've always taken these huge steps knowingly or unknowingly and just been like, we'll see how it goes.
But was this the approach then also, or this is the evolved you speaking today when you talk about those
This was the approach then also.
Okay.
I mean, that time, I was not in the conscious decision-making space because I was the youngest one.
Yeah.
It was my mom and my sister doing those decisions and I was just sort of taken along. But I mean, we've taken those decisions. I think the first conscious decision that I took was coming here. So yeah, I did all these odd jobs and at that point, it did not feel hard. It did not feel like, why did this happen to me? Because that was the only thing. And I think जब आपके पास इतना सा होता है, so then but you don't have anything to lose also because the worst worst has already happened in your own head.
Yeah.
So you're like, ki, okay, we'll see what happens. And then, which was also actually the best thing that happened to me, because when we moved to Bombay, I mean, I was illegally working
Okay.
in Canada, obviously. And my you have a 6-month entry whenever you go. So my 6-month entry was ending in a few days, and we were just sort of figuring ki what do we do, like, cause do we become illegal now, and then sort of, cause then life is just here.
Yeah.
And काम करो, फिर शादी कराओ, and then eventually, you know, work your ass off for your kids. They might have a good life, you never will. And of course, we'd saved some money because of working all these months and all that stuff. So I think it was just a split-second decision where we were like, I was like, you know, I want to be an actor. I do want to go to Bombay someday. My sister was like, okay, if you want to do that, I will join you and let's do it together. And I also became an actor. So it was a very sort of, okay, if you jump, I jump. And my mom was like, okay, then if you both want to go, then I will come along. So that's how it happened. We packed our bag. I think we packed 2 suitcases, left everything behind, whatever life that we had made in the last 6 odd months, for my mom and my sister, about 1.5 years. And we left everything, and then whatever money we had, we saved, booked tickets, the cheapest we could find, and took off, came here, and which made it easy, the Bombay journey, because कुछ था ही नहीं खोने के लिए, कि अब तो आ गए थे, दलदल में छलांग मार रही थी, अब तो either you go down or you rise back up. And yeah, it was actually the most beautiful thing that could happen, because I mean, there was a world to gain, and here we are.
Wow. तो आराम नगर क्या है, like in your life?
आराम नगर तो एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ साला आराम ही नहीं है। ये तो दुनिया, इस बॉम्बे की सबसे बड़ी पहेली है ये आराम नगर। बट एक्चुअली उस टाइम पे बहुत मुश्किल होता था, डिफरेंट होता था, मुश्किल नहीं बोलूँगा बट डिफरेंट होता था, बिकॉज व्हेन आई हैड कम, एक्चुअली पहले तो लाइक एनी एक्टर्स दैट आई मीट, because we end up going to places like acting schools and all, where they call you for talks and all. And I meet these kids who are just like me, how I was like 10 years ago. And, you know, they have these dreams in their heads and starry eyes. And I just tell them that, you know, सोच लो, मत करो अपने साथ ये. Because इतना आसान नहीं है कि मेरे भी लोगों ने बोला था कि देख ले, but मैं नहीं माना. Which is also good. But again, it's of course it's difficult. It's a lot more. I mean, I can tell myself in my head, and I've always told myself that everything is difficult. This is a bit more difficult. But also, I guess that's why we love it.
Yeah.
But I think पहले उस टाइम पे क्या होता था कि हम like I remember mine and my sisters think that हम बैग में 3-4 चीज़ें पैक कर लेते थे. हम मलाड में रहते थे तब, तो सुबह बस लेते, we would go and महाड़ा, रामनगर, वहाँ ऑडिशन होते थे. एंड जहाँ भीड़ देखी, जहाँ, और ऐसी गलियाँ हैं जैसी बाहर हैं, एंड जहाँ भीड़ देखी किसी स्टूडियो के बाहर, ऑब्वियसली तुम्हें पता है कि यहाँ ऑडिशन हो रहा है, तो वहाँ लाइन में लग जाओ. मेरी बहन को जल्दी अंदर ले लेते थे क्योंकि लड़की है, मैं लाइन में खड़ा रहता था. तो वो अंदर जाती थी, वो पता करती थी क्या क्या है यहाँ पे, लड़कों का है नहीं है, लड़कियों का है सिर्फ. तो if there was my thing also, then I would wait. If there wasn't, she'd come out and tell me that, you know, it's only for girls, or you don't fit, or like older, younger. So फिर मैं कहीं और जाता था. तो ऐसे we would go like 7-8 places every single day, बीच में कहीं रुक के बैठ जाना, and यही करना. And my mom was strong and kind enough to take up a very difficult job, which was of a call center. So she was working nights. She would come back home when we would be waking up, make us food, we would eat, and then we would go. By the time we would come, she would be going off to her call center. So it was a very different and weird kind of life for those 6-8 months, until obviously work started coming and something started happening. And then, of course, I had these family friends from Canada who were kind enough to pay for mine and my sister's small like 3-month acting school that we were just like कि अच्छा ये कर लेते हैं because अगर ये नहीं कर पाए तो समझेंगे कैसे कि कर क्या रहे हैं but yeah that was the journey अब तो आसान है अब तो सब आपको फ़ोन कर लेते हैं और घर पे ऑडिशंस हो जाते हैं तो थोड़ा सा सिस्टमैटिक है
yeah much better
Yeah.
better. So you're a DCA talent, right?
yeah
So for DCA is Dharma Corner Store Agency, and now अगर मैं अब ऐसे बोलूँ कि from all of this and just to हम पहले कहते थे ना कि धर्मा बॉय बनना है, it's like a it's a dream for everybody.
yeah
To being in that dream and now living it, how do you feel and how did this happen? And like I think there's a smile on your face and it says a lot of things.
I mean, yeah, it's also it was not like it was not like a thing that कि अच्छा हाँ मुझे launch मिल गया because launch तो कभी नहीं मिला but it was also I mean I was also I guess lucky because I got Brahmastra only by the virtue of a lot of people saying no to that part. I was not the first choice. There were couple of other people, shouldn't take names, but because they got better things or they had better expectations from the part, it did not work out. So after a year and a half, did I ever get a call that oh, will you do it? I was like कि भाई मैं तो वेट कर रहा हूँ कब से या मुझे बताओ तो सही पता नहीं कहाँ ठोकरे खा रहा हूँ मैं इस चक्कर में but and then Brahmastra happened because of that. Guilty happened because I was it was a part of a rapist and no one was ready to play a rapist. It was a film that was wanting to be made for, it came out in 2020 or I think my director wrote it back in 2013 or 14 and she was wanting to make it then but there was never a right time and there was never an actor a big actor who wanted to play a rapist in a mainstream sort of film. So I think इन्होंने बोला कि चलो ऑडिशन कर लेते हैं लोगों को मेरा ऑडिशन सिलेक्ट हो गया तो वो भी इसलिए मिली एंड देन बट एक्चुअली व्हेन गिल्टी भी हो रही थी ऐसा नहीं था कि लॉन्च हो रहा है इट वाज नॉट लाइक यू फक मैं धर्मा इट वाज आल्सो बिकॉज जब आप 5-6 साल यहाँ पे रह चुके होते हो ना तब आपको समझ आता था क्या होता है आपके साथ 3-4 प्रोजेक्ट ऐसे निकल चुके होते हैं कि आप सिलेक्ट हो गए हो और शूट से पहले आप रिप्लेस हो गए हो या कुछ दिक्कत हो गई है और फिल्म कैंसिल हो गई है या शो कैंसिल हो गया है या कोई और आ गया उसमें सो इट वाज ऑलवेज लाइक इवन व्हेन अंटिल आई थिंक आई शॉट फॉर अ कपल ऑफ डेज आई वाज अ नर्वस रैक बिकॉज़ आई वाज लाइक कि फक आई शुडंट फक अप कुछ गलत ना हो जाए और कोई गुस्सा ना हो जाए कोई निकाल दे कि किसी और को बुला लें यहाँ पे क्योंकि हर का होता तो ये डर बिकॉज़ ऑब्वियसली कियारा वाज देयर एंड देयर वाज आकांक्षा हु वाज आल्सो फ्रॉम अ फिल्म बैकग्राउंड and Tahir had already done work and I was the only new one so I was a complete nervous wreck but yeah and then class happened. I think class was the first thing that I got into, not into my lab but yeah kind of into my lab because I'd already worked with Netflix and they were kind enough to appreciate what I do and yeah I think that was the easiest probably project that I've gotten till now and Call Me Bae. Yeah. But so it was a very gradual thing. I think like Karan sir also called me after like I was supposed to do 1-2 other things which unfortunately did not happen between these projects. But and he was also I think at one point he realized that there's this boy, his name is coming up in lots of things and he's getting shortlisted or he's getting selected for like lots of parts and it's in our company only so why don't we just take him on and if अगर ये 4-5 फिल्में वैसी कर लेगा इससे अच्छा तो उसको वैसी काम मतलब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ही दे देते हैं so it was one of those things like he literally called me and he was like like you've done 2 things with us and you're going to do more so might as well just come so I was like yeah cool like I'm waiting I wanted this so it was like that. So it was never, of course, it was a dream for me.
Yeah.
Of course, it was like my mom tells me. I don't remember this, but my mom tells me that initial years, I think, when because we used to live in a small sort of 1 BHK studio-ish apartment, and एक शीशा होता था वहाँ पे, तो हम दोनों जब ऑडिशन के लिए तैयार हो रहे होते थे, मेहरीन अपना गुन गा रही होती थी लाइक माई सिस्टर अबाउट हर ड्रीम्स एंड ऑल, एंड आई यूज्ड टू बी लाइक कि हटो ना, धर्मा बॉय तैयार हो रहा है, इट्स लाइक समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो and my mom told me this when this whole thing happened, and I was like, yeah, like, you know, you never know like where life can sort of manifestation. And I was never that person who had those big dreams. Like I was very realistic. I was like कि मुझे काम करना है और धीरे धीरे वो बढ़ेगा, कि अब लॉन्च तो कोई करने नहीं वाला, बट वो भी हो जाएगा एक दिन. Let's see.
So how was working with Kiara Advani?
It
She's
was
my personal favorite. So
yeah,
I wanted to-
but Kiara Advani was not Kiara. I mean, she was on the brink of brink of stardom. But when we were doing Guilty, I think Kabir Singh was just about to come when we were shooting. So,
Achha, okay.
it was around. It was just like before she like hit the jackpot. But she was amazing. Yeah, she still is. I think she's a phenomenal actor, and we had a mad time. I think we also, I think Guilty was the most fun I've had on a film set so far, because the vibe was just apt, and we were just constantly shooting. There were no breaks in the schedule, and we were in Delhi, so Delhi to वैसे ही प्यार है मेरा. But
Yeah, I'm sure you have spoken a lot about Class, but so actually मेरा एक friend है, वो he got shortlisted for one of the roles in Class, but then shortlisted या पता
I
नहीं.
think everyone knows someone who's been shortlisted for that show.
Yeah.
इतने लोगों ने audition किया. मैंने ही, मुझे लगता है, I think I have auditioned for Class with 4-5 different casting directors, and I've auditioned for 4-5 3 different parts.
Okay.
But yeah, I think.
So he didn't do it because I think he told me कि
Intimacy.
So I think there was some document to be signed in the beginning or something regarding things you were okay with or not. So what was your reaction? Like first you got to know.
I was like, भाई चलो बताओ कब कपड़े उतारने हैं. But नहीं, no, I mean in all seriousness, because it's fine यार. I mean हम जिंदगी में करते हैं ना, तो अगर शोज के बारे में, तो हम शो स्क्रीन पे क्यों ना दिखाएं. I mean I was fully ready. I was like, okay, whatever the intimacy might be, how does it matter? I'm an actor. और एक्टर तो हम इसीलिए बने क्योंकि हमें रियलिटी दिखानी है. तो and especially because I went to a similar school which was exactly like the school in Class. So I've seen all those characters. I've seen people with mad ugly amount of money doing all sorts of shit. I've seen drugs.
You're talking about Canada?
No, Delhi.
Okay.
The school I went to, Pathways. It was great school, don't get me wrong, but just that with so much access and money comes a lot of other things which is just life, and kids grow up too fast, and of course there's parties, there's alcohol, there's drugs and all that stuff. If done responsibly, all great, but also things do get wrong, go wrong. So I've heard of these parties where something happened with someone which was really bad, and all those things, girls, guys included. So I too really resonated with the whole idea of it. And जब क्लास आया था, बहुत लोगों ने बोला कि हाँ बट ऐसे कैसे होता है, 16 साल के बच्चे, 17 साल के बच्चे ऐसे थोड़ी होते हैं. And I was like, मैम जाओ आप दिल्ली में क्या, हर जगह छोटे शहरों में हो रहा है सब चीजें. And I was like, you look at the kids यार, मतलब I feel like the kids, I mean what we were, I'm not sure how old are you, but what I was at 18, I feel like kids are now doing the same things at 14.
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
Much younger, probably at 12, I don't know. But when I was in 12th grade, जो मतलब हम तब कर रहे थे, सेम बच्चे 8th 9th वाले वो सब चीजें कर रहे थे. And that time the thought clicked me. I was like, fuck, the kids are growing up too fast, which is, I don't know, it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's happening, it's the reality, so we show it. So I had no problem with it. I know a couple of other cast members in our show had gotten the sort of bell in their head which sort of said कि अरे but ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. I was like, तो भाई क्यों कर रहे हो, एक्टिंग करते हैं हम, मतलब ज़्यादा करना तो हमें करना चाहिए ना, हम नहीं करेंगे तो कौन करेगा. Like we have to show it.
नहीं, absolutely agree. I'm from Delhi, so I again schooling everything in Delhi. So when it came, I think it perfectly showed what it is.
Yeah.
And even so I have a younger sister and we have a age gap. So right now what is happening in a school, it's even 10 times than
I'm sure,
what it is,
I'm sure.
what was shown in class.
100%.
So I was
and I
like,
hope we show that now next season. But yeah, I mean for me it was never been a problem. Like my तो mom tells me कि कभी तो कुछ कर ले कि जो मैं देख सकूं, कि मुझे आंखें ना बंद करनी पड़े. But वो call me पे है अब, तो वो आएगा clean, कोई अच्छा लड़का.
what's happening there? Call Me Bae, it's happening on
It's happening. It's coming now, September. It'll be out, and I hope it works. I don't think I know it'll work. I know it'll work. I think it'll be a great show. A lot of hard work has been put in from everyone, and it's fun. It's light. It's very different from everything that I've done before, and I think it's going to be a banger. Let's see.
Yeah.
But एंड आई मीन ये तो अभी तो स्टार्ट है, भी बहुत चीज़ें करनी है. होमोसेक्सुअल लव स्टोरी करनी है, अपने कपड़े उतारने हैं स्क्रीन पे, और बहुत चीज़ें करनी है, सब करना है.
नहीं बढ़िया है. That's the way to do. यहाँ पर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है बस. So
नहीं पॉडकास्ट में नहीं होता ये सब.
पॉडकास्ट वैसा है.
एक्टिंग पैसे मिलने चाहिए फिर करेंगे.
But ऐसे like a very unbiased, genuine. How's the industry like? How's the vibe within? Now you have seen the inside, you have seen it from the outside, you have heard everything people talk about the industry. But genuinely कैसी है industry अंदर से?
अच्छी है यार, सब सेम ही है.
Same
मतलब I mean, what is good and bad? There is no good and bad. Everything is good and bad. There's politics everywhere. It's in a small company to a big conglomerate, multinational. It's in your school. It's in your friends circle, I guess. It's everywhere. So it's in our industry as well. Good and bads to everything. The only thing is our industry is talked about because of social media and everything. हर किसी का एक opinion है, और वो it's the funniest random things, like, you know, of course everyone has those friends who are Bollywood fanatics, और कि अरे उसके साथ पता है ये हो गया, उसने इस पे चीट कर लिया, उसने and how the time I'm like, तुम्हें कैसे पता कि हम यहाँ बैठे हैं, हम यहाँ, like, you know, how do you know you are sitting in thousands of miles away, but you know हमने पढ़ा है कहीं पे. And I was like, you know, it's all bullshit. Of course there must be truthful things out there as well, and like there's a little bit of truth everywhere, but our industry just talked about, so there's
I think it's just a good conversation to have.
Yeah, it's just interesting. हाँ, because आपको लगता है कि वो ये हम इनको जानते हैं शायद थोड़ा सा, and हमारा gossip है हमारे पास. Gossip करना मुझे भी बहुत पसंद है वैसे. But in all,
I have to agree, even like working in the same industry, I still have those reel shares and everything. जहाँ पे वो सब तो चलता रहता है.
I'm sure. My mom randomly will be like, अरे उसका तो डिवोर्स हो रहा है. सर आपको कैसे पता? आप घर जाके आए हो उनके? like, आप मिस मालनी बने बैठे हो बिना मतलब के. But yeah, I think that's just a love for Bollywood that sort of keeps like if we think that we know something about something, that just makes you feel a bit more. I think it's just our fanaticism with the movies.
Yeah.
Which should stay also in all seriousness, but yeah.
Right. So are you religious?
I am spiritual, religious also, but not. हाँ मैं चले जाता हूँ जहाँ जाना होता है.
But like if you're a Sikh, right?
Yeah.
So genuinely, what I think, I mean I consider myself that I've traveled a lot. So whatever I've seen across the world, I think Sikh community is the most warmest, the most kindest, but अगर कुछ गलत बात हो जाए, the people who know how to put you in place, you know. Would you agree to that?
I mean, I would like to believe that we are warm. I wouldn't say warmest because comparison क्यों करना, but I think I'm now getting into, like, obviously I was like I follow my religion in the rightest form possible, जितना मुझे अच्छा लगता है. But now I'm really getting into like history of it and why and how did we become, and reading about the warriors back in the day and the kings and all that stuff. So it's actually a very interesting history. So it does make sense for, like, now that you say that, now there is reference to it that why people say that it is like that. But yeah, I think it's a great community. As long as मतलब in ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत बुरी चीजें भी हैं. Not with the
मतलब
religion.
exceptions तो
Not
सब
with the
में ही है,
religion,
हाँ.
but with our area, Punjab. There are a lot of drugs, a lot of other things. But as a community, as a religion, I think it's good. There's not there aren't too many negatives. There aren't any negatives actually about it. It's very peaceful and it's you do you, and अगर आप थोड़ा बहुत पाठ पूजा कर लेते हो अच्छी बात है.
हाँ.
So मेरा
प्लस मैंने ये भी नोटिस किया है कि गुरुद्वारा एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे आप किसी भी रिलीजन के होते हो, यू विल ऑलवेज फाइंड दैट कि यहाँ पर ना शायद किसी को पता भी नहीं हो अंदर क्या हो रहा है. इट्स जस्ट सुकून मिलता है अंदर जाके. कोई क्रिश्चियन हो, चाहे वो चर्च हो, आई मीन विद ऑल रिस्पेक्ट टू एवरी कम्युनिटी, बट इट जस्ट फील्स वेरी पर्सनल. एंड सो एक तो कुछ वाइब वहीं से आ जाती है, एंड स्पेशली इन दिल्ली. I mean, I'm sure you must have gone to Bangla Sahib.
हाँ, I used to live literally 2 minutes away from Bangla Sahib.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. And what about so how involved are you in the Instagram influencer culture?
यार अभी तो मतलब we don't really have a choice, do we?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting into it. I think it's great. I never knew this until class that you can actually make a lot of money.
Right.
With Instagram, but because I think जितना हमें क्लास में मिला उससे ज़्यादा तो Instagram पे मिल गया यार. Yeah, which was very weird, but I never knew that. But I mean, I feel like it's the influencer culture can be a bit off-putting because you're only sort of recording everything and sort of documenting all that stuff, and you're rarely in the moment and doing things for the effect to show people that, oh, I have a great life.
Yeah.
But the flip side is, if you're actually good at it, I think it's very difficult also. Because it's very difficult to sort of engage with the audience and make that content, edit, have new ideas come up. So I am now sort of being conscious about the things that I do on Instagram and sort of trying to curate it, which is also very stressful. But अभी time है.
But are you conscious while picking up the brands you're kind of promoting on Instagram? Or is money the priority there?
Not money the priority, but brands, I mean, unless something really sticks out, then it's a different thing. But as of now, whatever I've done, it's been good brands only. It's been nothing.
No, I'm sure. I mean,
like
so I did one ad, and I honestly, I did it. I loved it. I'm an actor हूँ, कर लूँगा. फिर वहाँ पे जब वो ad they started running it and it was like in millions and stuff, but investment related app. And then when I just saw the comments, apparently the company was not doing good. So everything, all the abuses and all.
वो कैसे क्या मतलब वो हमारे हाथ में हो रही है. वो actually, but I think that comes to when you're a brand ambassador level. So I think तब मैं सोचूं.
अब मुझे भी वही लगा.
हाँ.
अब मैं तो नहीं था उधर. मैं तो बस एक एक्टर हूँ एक ad में. बट गालियां तो मेरे को पड़ रही है.
मैंने भी बहुत कुछ किया.
ये तो
मैंने एक ऐड करी थी एक बारी, थैंकफुली कोई आई नहीं, बट it was a drunk drive sort of campaign, that don't drink and drive, not drunk drive, don't drink and drive campaign. It was for Mila High Life, and so the ad was basically, how Bombay में it's a Bombay culture thing only that पुलिस वाला आता है और वो आपके अंदर ऐसे मुंह पे आ जाता है कि थांबा कहाँ जा रहा है ये वो. एंड सो इट वाज द सेम थिंग वेयर मैं गाड़ी चला रहा था एंड मी एंड माय फ्रेंड्स वर पार्टिंग एंड द गाय कम्स एंड ही इज लिटरली लाइक हियर एंड ही इज लाइक कि कहाँ जा रहे हो, एंड आई वाज लाइक मैं घर जा रहा हूँ या जो भी. एंड बट we weren't drunk driving, the person coming behind was drunk driving, so he bangs into us.
Okay.
And when he bangs the car, the policeman and me have a kiss. So, and then it goes into like, don't drink and drive and this
तभी
and that.
तेरी confidence में class में सबको समझा.
Oh भाई, that was the most traumatic experience of my life because we had to put egg yolk and I don't know what all on my lips. And he was this sweet, very sweet guy, but he was this 50, 60-year-old Marathi guy and I'm lip locking and I was like 19 years old and I was like, भाई क्या हो रहा है? But उस टाइम पे तो कर लिया, और कुछ था नहीं करने के लिए. But thankfully ad कभी बाहर नहीं आई. थैंक गॉड, अगर आ जाती फिर पता नहीं क्या होता.
बट ये लगता है कि जो अब ब्रांड्स ये जो सारी डील्स होती है ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एंड स्टफ, डू यू थिंक यू मस्ट बी गेटिंग लॉट ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स अदरवाइज आल्सो, लाइक आते हैं ऑफर्स एंड स्टफ, लाइक
इन व्हाट वे?
in term acting projects,
हाँ.
and then do you feel that it is more creatively you can choose which one to do and not do because of the money which is coming from brands? Do you think that
Yeah, I mean, of course, that helps, because मतलब 10 में से 8 चीज़ें तो बहुत ही गंदी होती हैं. तो आपको मतलब I have sometimes I've read scripts which I have reread again because I was like, ये बनाई मतलब लिखी क्यों है, बना क्यों रहे हैं, and I'm trying to question myself कि मैं पागल हूँ या तो यहाँ ये जो इस पे जो 100 लोग काम कर रहे हैं वो पागल हैं, कुछ क्यों बना रहे हैं ये. I recently had this meeting with a director and he was talking about something and he was offering me the film, and it was it's a very weird movie which sort of required the budget of a 50-60 crore film or actually more. And I was like, पहली बात ये कौन देखेगा, दूसरी बात तुम मेरे को क्यों ऑफर कर रहे हो, कुछ मैं तो 50 करोड़ नहीं कमा सकता भाई बॉक्स ऑफिस पे इस टाइम पे. तो it was just like a, but again, like that's also, but yeah, that's, you're right, because brands or any other things that we do, I mean the idea is to have multiple streams so that you don't have to just work for the fuck of it. And because I think every time as an actor also, if I have actually done 1-2 things कि चलो कर लेते हैं, फ्री बैठा हूँ या थोड़े पैसे कमा लेंगे, बट मन नहीं लगता यार.
बट वो टाइम भी तभी किया होगा when these things were not there.
हाँ,
तो उसी टाइम
वो भी हाँ, पर वो मन भी नहीं लगता, और थैंकफुली वो किसी ने देखी भी नहीं और कहीं आई भी नहीं. तो अब इन अ वे एक्चुअली अच्छा ही हो गया कि पैसे भी मिल गए, काम भी हो गया और किसी ने देखा भी नहीं, नाम भी खराब नहीं हुआ. सो नॉट, बट अगर अब मुझे मौका मिले मैं नहीं करूँगा.
ओके,
होपफुली,
राइट.
अनलेस कोई बहुत ज़्यादा पैसे दे.
वो एक क्वेश्चन रहता है हमेशा दिमाग में.
देखते हैं.
So you've lived in Chandigarh?
Barely. I
Barely.
moved out. I moved out to Chandigarh when I was 8. I mostly lived in Delhi,
Okay.
but longest I've lived in Bombay.
तो क्या है दिल्ली और मुंबई में, which one do you prefer more?
यार दिल्ली में प्यार है, दिल्ली में दिल है, बट
ये क्या होता है ये दिल, थोड़ा स्पेसिफाई कर. सब बोलते हैं दिल्ली दिल वालों की है, दिल की है, क्या है दिल?
क्योंकि दिल्ली में मजे हैं यार. यहाँ पे बॉम्बे में सब काम कर रहे हैं, सब काम में लगे हुए हैं and all that stuff. Like Delhi, like for me whenever I go to Delhi now, one because I grew up there, so सारे मेरे बचपन के दोस्त सब, like everyone who I've studied with, they're all there, and it's always nice to sort of go back to that life. And because जैसे आप स्कूल वाले दोस्तों के साथ हो वैसे आप किसी और के साथ नहीं हो सकते लाइफ में.
राइट.
Like that relationship will never happen again. Rarely ever. And fortunately or unfortunately जो मेरे बॉम्बे में भी दोस्त हैं वो भी सब दिल्ली के लोग हैं. So मैं
आई थिंक ये बहुत नेचुरल होता है.
हाँ, वो
दिल्ली
ढूंढ
वाले
लेते हो
लोग
आप अपने
मिल
लोगों
जाते
को.
हैं, हाँ.
But I think it's because Bombay is also transactional ना, because आपको भी किसी से कुछ चाहिए, उन्हें भी आपसे कुछ चाहिए या किसी और से. It's everyone sort of trying to कि मैं इसको मिल रहा हूँ तो मैं इससे क्या लूँ कि मैं आगे जाऊँ या ये कर लूँ या वो कर लूँ. Very rarely do you find people who just come
Right.
along for कि ऐसे ही.
Genuinely.
But Delhi again, it's more fun, it's more love, it's more heightened in terms of everything, in terms of the parties, in terms of the friends, in terms of the food,
Yeah.
in terms of the space.
Yeah.
And I think it's just that. So मैं तो projects भी ऐसे ढूंढता हूँ कि दिल्ली में shoot हो तो मजा आएगा. But yeah.
Just your last question, and this is something we ask all our guests because the channel's name is Milestone 101. So if I have to ask, what is your milestone in life? Like, where do you want to reach? What do you want to achieve personally and professionally?
Very difficult. Very difficult. I think I mean, there are a lot of things that I've thought about and milestones that I have. But I think the main milestone right now is one, to I'm achieving, we're making our new house, like a bigger place, and I'm getting another
congratulations
dog,
for that.
which is a very big milestone for me. So that's happening. Apart from that, I mean, I think my personal milestone would be to sort of find my groove in terms of my relationships and my family, and sort of set that and have that as like a happy little home, and then with my dogs. And professional milestone would be obviously yaar ki have my own big film come out someday.
Yeah.
Come someday.
Well, because you just mentioned relationships, is it genuinely possible to have a good romantic relationship being in the work culture we are in?
वो तो वक्त बताएगा. अभी तक तो नहीं मिली. But वो तो वक्त बताएगा. I mean, obviously it is, cause बहुत मुश्किल है यार. I mean, I feel like all this time I've believed in this narrative of कि it's not possible. But as you grow up, you realize that you have to make it possible, because otherwise this world will eat you up.
Yeah.
Because that's the only normalcy that you will find if you're a successful actor, or even an unsuccessful one, or however. But if you're an actor, then to do all that we do outside, go out there, audition, feel that rejection, go on set, spend those 15-16 hours in the trailer, in front of the camera and all those things. So the only thing, the least that you can hope for is when you come back home, you find happiness and love. That might be anything. For me, it's my dogs right now and my family. But hopefully, पता नहीं, देखते हैं. But yeah, I mean, I think वही है यार, जिंदगी नहीं और तो क्या है, ये तो मतलब
नहीं, I agree.
Yeah, these are narratives which we can believe in. It's very difficult, 100%, because again, visual medium, everything is pretty, so you get driven on and off the road. But it's just about
Even
choices.
I believe, even if not that, but of course that, but even the kind of working hours and the lifestyle we have, like especially for an actor who's already, in that train of working continuously, it's not like a normal.
It's not. It's not. No. I mean, of course, you have to be lucky enough to find someone who's either does the same thing or understands what it is.
Correct.
But it is difficult to be with an actor.
Yeah.
I have been with an actor and a non-actor, and I have felt sorry for both of them because I'm a fucking wreck.
Why is it difficult? वैसे बहुत लोग बोलते हैं
And so are they.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's difficult because there's so much vanity यार. हम अपने बारे में तो सोचते हैं हमेशा, और हम अपना ही मतलब रोना लेके बैठ जाते हैं कि ये हो गया या वो हो गया. एंड जब आप काम कर रहे हो फिर तो अलग, जब आप काम नहीं कर रहे हो वो बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, और जब आप काम कर रहे हो वो और भी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, बिकॉज आप काम के बिना किसी और चीज के बारे में सोचोगे नहीं. So, and with me it happens, but like when I'm working, then I disconnect. Like I'm not disconnect, but I just sort of
it consumes you.
Yeah, it does consume me. Like my family, like when I remember when I was shooting Guilty, my family had come to Delhi, and उनको लगा कि अच्छा इसकी पहली फिल्म है, हम जाएंगे सेट पे जाएंगे, इसके साथ चिल मारेंगे. एंड वो आई थिंक वो आए मेरे होटल, एंड मेरा ऑफ डे था, शाम तक हम बैठे, आई वाज लाइक अच्छा ठीक है, तो आई सी यू गाइस घर पे बाद में. तो लाइक माय मॉम एंड माय सिस्टर गॉट ऑफेंडेड कि अच्छा दिस इज व्हाट, दिस इज द लीस्ट दैट वी कुड एक्सपेक्ट, एंड ये वो. एंड आई वाज लाइक यार मैं लाइक आई वेटेड फॉर 6 years टू वर्क, कि आप मेरे पास रहोगे तो मैं नहीं डिस्कनेक्ट कर पाऊंगा अपनी जिंदगी से. इट्स लाइक कि मैं नहीं कर सकता एक्टिंग में अपनी माँ के सामने कि इट बी, आई कांट बी द कैरेक्टर, आई विल बी कॉन्शियस एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. सो आई वाज लाइक आप देखना बाद में कि नेक्स्ट वाले पे हमको मैं बुलाऊंगा अपने सेट पे. बट सो दोस थिंग्स, सो आई थिंक इट इज डिफिकल्ट, बट एक्टिंग कर ली तो रिलेशनशिप क्या है वो भी कर लेंगे कभी ना कभी.
चलो ऑन दिस नोट, एंड प्लस हम दिल्ली वाले हैं तो एंड में हमने दिल की बातें करी, थोड़ी प्यार की बातें करी. एंड चलो थैंक यू सो मच.
Thanks, man.
आई थिंक इट वाज अ प्लेजर टॉकिंग टू यू, एंड आई होप ऑल योर माइलस्टोन्स get
all of us.
all of us.
Hey guys, always good to talk about life, and I had a great time here, but discussing the good, bad, and the journey, and hope to come back again at some point, and keep watching Milestone 101.